Na na na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na 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 na. This is so stupid, but also not stupid. It's done. Today we're going to have so much fun with what is inside these packages. And the number one question I'm getting when people see the marble machine is, where did you get the inspiration from? And the inspiration comes from 4 distinct sources. First, I went to Spielklock Museum and saw all the mechanical instruments there. Secondly, I discovered Jan Cardell's amazing mechanical music instruments. Third, I saw the wooden gears of Matthias Wandel.
This video is about making gears like the ones I use in my screw advanced box joint jig.
But the fourth and potentially largest inspiration was the Pipe Dream Animusic video. This is a cult classic Animusic video, and I'm returning to this video once a week, basically. I love this video, and of course, in this video you can see balls bouncing on instruments. But there's one scene in this video that totally melted my heart. So the cool thing with this percussion carousel from the Pipe Dream music video is that from only one marble source, you can get different sounds by switching out the instruments, by rotating it around. Immediately when I saw this percussion carousel, it was like, I want one. So today, we're going to build one. Let's go. And it's done. Small wood block. We have large wood block. Tambourine. And we have cabasa. That didn't work. Of course, I didn't think it would work. We need larger marbles for that one. That also didn't work. In order to make this played by marbles, we have to modify this a bit. And I also think the tambourine needs a larger hit surface for the marbles, so let's start with that. Sounds good. Let's fix the cabasa here. The most common cabasa is a hand cabasa. But this is a foot cabasa, so you can play it with your feet. If you untighten this screw, the cabasa will only play on the downstroke, but not on the upstroke. But if I tighten this, it will play on both up and down. The marble doesn't have a lot of force, so the question is if I can make the small force of the marble actually create the sound. So I want to reduce the force as much as possible on this design. So let's get rid of the pedal altogether. Feels so good to use my old tools again. But I'm not tinkering, no. I am tinkering. I am tinkering a bit, okay? It was so funny, I went bouldering in Stockholm the other day, and I was standing eyeing up the climbing problem, and then all of a sudden the guy next to me says to me, "So, are you having a clear goal in your mind for this climb, or are you tinkering?" That was so fun. Then he helped me with the climb, so that was really great. Yeah! With the pedal and the heavy springs, this took a lot of force, but I think a marble can do this. Oh, listen to that. That's a good sign. To further reduce the force needed, I'm going to see if I can remove some of these beads. Much simpler to engage it. Great, now I want to make a longer arm for the marble to hit. I want this lowest position here to be lower. So I'm going to just cut away some of this rubber here that is stopping. I need an arm to return here, so I'm going to add a spring. Works great. So for the top position, I put a zip tie right here. So this is the bottom, and the zip tie holds the top. This looks so cool. Let's try it. Almost. This sound, marble hitting plastic, is not nice. Let's dampen that. Okay, better. Time to put the cabasa on here. There we go. This is so stupid, but also not stupid. Okay. It's done. So this is totally a tribute to the Animusic Pipe Dream music video. So thanks to you who made the Animusic Pipe Dream music video. Your imagination changed my life, and I want to make you proud by having your imagination turned into reality. It's not a pipe dream anymore. When I was choosing what instruments to include in the carousel, I called my drummer Marcus. Marcus, best drummer in the world. Marcus, it's your fault that I'm having cabasa in this carousel. Why are we having cabasa at all?
You were talking about having cowbell.
Yes.
And then I just asked you the question, have you ever used cowbell on any Wintergatan songs? And you said no. Then I asked you, have you ever used cowbell in any other type of serious production? And you said no. Then I said, maybe you could switch it up to something that you would actually use. Well, then I thought about cabasa, you know, this short, thick sound. I think it could actually add to, and I think you would actually use it instead of just screaming more cowbell.
Yeah.
I kind of like when you put the cabasa in like this rhythmic pattern. It's kind of like this. Maybe do it like an offbeat thing, like I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Do you also personally hate cowbell a little bit?
There are percussion instruments that I hate more. You know that big thing that you hit and it's like
Vibra slap.
Vibra slap, yeah. I completely hate it.
Marcus, best drummer in the world.
Thank you very much. I'm humbled.
Okay, I had to turn on the camera again because off the record, Marcus is suddenly saying that he might be okay with a cowbell when he saw the carousel. What is this, Marcus? You're backtracking on the cowbell.
But you had like this big selection of things, and then I thought, well, maybe you could have your precious cowbell on that, so it wouldn't be just programming a whole big mechanic thing just for a cowbell, but like just to add a cowbell to it. I think you deserve it. As long as there's no vibra slaps, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so is this the version I'm going to put on the marble machine? Of course not. This is the crudest prototype I could think of making, and I just made it to be able to make the decision if I should include something like this in the machine. And I think I should, because it's not only fun and super visual, it's also really efficient from an engineering standpoint. Only one marble track, and we can get 4 different sounds or 8 sounds if we add more arms. All of a sudden it feels so much better to drink out of this mug. I don't know why. A deep personal thank you to 48 new Wintergatan backers since last week. That's amazing. We have 743 backers in total, and all of you whose names are on the screen now, I want to thank you personally for telling me that you think I should pursue this project. And I agree with you. I think I should. And we will pursue it already the next Wednesday. So good luck with everything you're doing, and see you on the next one. Fun fact, that snare drum in that song, na na na, they actually recorded that on top of Mount Everest with the microphones down in the valley. That's pretty amazing. That's how they got that big sound. Okay. So